All right, guys, welcome back to Portal Talk. I am your host, Calibus Rand, and today I have with me Mark and Zena. As we were at MarsCon, we were fortunate enough to talk to a young lady who was right beside Jedi Joe's table, and they are into this medieval Renaissance type thing, and they were doing an event. So, of course, not missing a beat, Mark was like, we need to talk to her. I'm like, yeah, let's go talk to her. So we got to talk to her. We brought her on our show. Ladies and gentlemen, the I guess the primary operator of this event.
I'm the president of Harvest Fair, yes.
Yes, the president of this. So let me go ahead and put this up for you guys. Just a quick little shout out. You can find this on Facebook. This is where you're going to go. I encourage you guys to come on out, not just for the Renaissance Fair that's going to be there, but to actually see us as we go there because well, I want to participate, and the crew was like, yeah, let's do this. So we're going to, all probably except for Marky Mark, he doesn't cosplay. He says, I don't know about all that, but come on out and see us.
She's looking at her outfits right now.
Yes.
What she's going to wear.
And you, Mark, and you.
I will have on a shirt and hat that match.
But Tess, please tell us more about all of this.
All right. Well, this year is the 30th year of Harvest Fair. It started way back 30 years ago, and it was started by one group. Then it was taken over by another group, and we took it about 4 years ago. And my Kingdom of Cornucopia, we bought it, we took care of it, and we started running it. We took it back to its basic roots of a charity event. We are on a crusade against hunger. So, through the crusade against hunger, we are benefacting because it's a free event. So, everybody gets to feel the magic, have the fun, do all the things. So, what we do is we have this Renaissance Fair. We have pirates, Vikings. We have a medieval group called Sword Circle. They are one of our major sponsors, and you can learn to sword fight, do archery, throw axes, throw sharp, pointy things. We have mermaids. We have fairies. We have a children's glen that has free events for children to do. We have shopping because why not? We have food vendors. And last year, for the total year for the two events, we have Springtime in the Shire, which is the first weekend of May, and we have Harvest Fair, which is the first weekend in September. We raised $10,277 and 6,000 pounds of food for the food bank. Because as a group, we want to empower everyone to do things. Come out if you have a small business and you want to, do your show. We have an artisan table, which is basically just like 6-foot tables under a big tent. And these are artisans who do handmade gifts. And so they're very small businesses. So we have one of those for them because that's really the only place that a lot of these small artists can go. We have vendors from all over the place. I have vendors from North Carolina. I have vendors from Maryland. I have vendors from Virginia. I have just vendors everywhere. And then I have Viking groups that come out. I have Savgar. I have Ty's Raven Banner, who comes out every year and it helps me. My friend Doug, who is their Jarl, who comes out and he helps me do security. And I have other groups like Bull's Builded Forge. He makes the most awesome swords and daggers and knives and leatherwork. He's amazing. Love him. And he also does other things on the side too. So we have a lot of different people that come out. We have different groups. I have just different vendors, small, large vendors. All these people come out. All our entertainment groups come out. We have a flutist that comes and plays. All of our entertainment is donated by the artists themselves. They donate their time and their energy to make this such a great event for both in the spring and the fall. And we have all of our vendors come in. We pay. I have sponsorships. I have Breezy Hill Meadworks, which is where we are located on the grounds. They offered us the space, and they're also one of our major benefit or one of our sponsors. So you can go out and have mead, traditional mead, not back sweetened mead like you would buy in the store, but actually made from the mead and the honey that they have their hives all through Isle of Wight County. So they make the mead right there on site and then they sell it. And shit, little story. When we did our first event, when we took over and we did our first event, we were talking to him because he was a mead vendor, and we were like, "Hey, we like mead. You make mead. We want a harvest fair mead, you know, so we can do, for harvest fair." And he goes, "Sure, when's your event?" And we're like, 9 weeks. And he goes, "Oh, it takes 9 weeks to make mead." And we're like, "Okay, we like blueberry." He goes, "Fine." So he made Harvest Fair mead, which is blueberry. It is so good. And it's actually one of their top sellers now. And to hear him tell it, he made the mead. It came out, they bottled it the night before the event, and they had it all out there, and they sold out of all of the blueberry mead. So it's now a permanent structure at, and then you can do flights out there and you can taste all the different meads. It's a great time. We're also going to have a new sponsor out there. Wharf Hill Brewery is coming out. That's here in Smithfield. We work with the Smithfield Tourism Board. So it's a lot of intricate parts that come together to make this wonderful event where you can come out. You don't have to dress. So marky mark there. If you don't want to get dressed, don't. Wear a shirt that says, "This is my Renaissance shirt." I don't care.
Thank you.
You can do whatever you want. We don't force you to wear it.
Boo, boo.
You don't force
Put on
me.
a costume.
I need to wear a crown all the time. So I have a bunch of crowns. So because, well, I wear a lot of crowns because I like them. So other than that, that's what we do. We are on a crusade against hunger. So we're out to raise awareness, rave the thing because there is food deficiencies, not in just this area, but all over the place. So that's something that we really are passionate about. It is a passion project that me, my sister, a lot of my friends have all come together. I forced my boyfriend into being the treasurer. So we have a lot of, it's a lot of, and my children, they're forced into labor as well. So they volunteer. They're forced into it. So there's a lot of work, and we go out, and then we have a lot of our different groups come out, and we actually work on the grounds at Breezy Hill, and we set it all up, and we clean it, and we made it all. We got a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in that place. A lot of blood, a lot of sweat.
That's
Um,
awesome. Uh, I had a question because we do, mainly we only do it once a year, but as a group, we try to get together to do a food drive. And this seems like something you're doing twice a year. Um, do you accept food from every different groups as well? Or
Yes, we
okay,
accept food from everybody. We
okay,
encourage everybody to bring food, fill the truck. That's our goal. Fill the truck as often as you can. And if you wanted to, we actually have a group of orcs. They are LARPers. So they're the orcs. They come out, and there was another group that came with them, and they raised like 2,000 pounds of food. And you can take it to the food bank and put it in Harvest Fair's name. And then yeah, so if you want to do that, you can take it to the food bank and say, "Hey, this is for Harvest Fair." And they'll know who you are. So yeah, they went and they raised 2,000 pounds of food because they had food drives at each one of their LARPy events. I guess that's what you call them. And they went and they gathered food and then they brought it all up. And so yeah, they added an extra 2,000 pounds of food to our amount. So it's great.
okay.
So yeah, if you want to have a food drive, bring it on. We'll take all the food you can bring. If you don't want to take it to the food bank, bring it to us. We actually have a food bank truck that comes, and they're there, and they just, we have a booth for them to set up, and people just come in and donate food, and they donate money. You can also donate other things, like diapers, formula, because babies need to eat, babies need to poop. So you can donate those too as well. The food bank does give those. Now, other products like female products that you would give out or your normal hygiene products that you want to donate, shampoos, conditioners, deodorants, things, laundry soap, all those things are given from the food bank. They actually give them to the local shelters, and women's centers. So that's a very cool thing that the food bank does that most people don't know about the food bank.
Yeah,
So
I
we've
wish I
partnered with
would.
the food bank for 4 years now, and it has just grown into this wonderful relationship. And I've learned so much about the food bank that I never even knew. So I've learned about different groups that come out that are nonprofit groups. We're here to support other nonprofits. Um, we're here to support other educational groups. We give community groups a free booth. I have limited space for them, but I do that. So I'll give them like a free booth if you know they just have to go through our my board of directors because I have a board, and we just make sure that they align with our program. How am I? It's a good way to put it, I think, with our program. But yeah, so like if you had a nonprofit group that you have that you're passionate about and you want to get your word out, we've done it. We used to actually, I actually got the Steel Workers Union gave us money last year, and they
Oh,
had a small booth with because they do a really cool thing for the homeless people. They take trash bags and then they make them into mats, and then they roll them up and then they give them to the homeless people so they're not actually sleeping on the ground. But this is all done by the Steelworkers Union. 8888, I think that's the number. And they're really cool. They were really great. They gave us money because they really believe in our mission, which is our crusade against hunger.
yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
hmm So
'Cause-
we gave them a booth so they could just show off their stuff.
Now, I do have a question about the costumes because I like
Ooh,
wearing costumes.
me too.
So, so what kind of costumes that are you looking for people to wear? I know you mentioned, fairies, Renaissance, pirates. Because I have my Amazon stuff that I've been looking all day long. I'm trying to decide which one. So, me not ever been to a Renaissance fair. I've been asked years ago, never took the chance to go, so I'm really, really excited about going. What do you suggest, if we do like to wear a costume, what should we wear?
Okay, well, it depends on you. So if you really love to be, let's say you want to be a queen, okay? Full on do the queen. Do whatever queen you want. You can do the Renaissance queen. You can do the if you don't have a whole lots of money and you want to do it, you can do the basically your
Which
bar maiden, which would have like the overdress and then the underdress, which is cool. We are a family friendly event, so keep it covered up a little bit. So remember,
of course.
it's it's for families, not making families. So we want to just make sure that it's all really good. Oh, I have a really bad sense of humor. I was a Navy corpsman. So excuse me if I bleep me if you need to. Um, but yeah, so or if you wanna pick a period you like, I've had stormtroopers, out there before, which is fine. Um, I've had, if you wanna wear, traditional Viking garb, you can do that. If you wanna be a pirate, it just depends on what makes you happy. So, I mean, there's a lot of different if you go on Amazon, like you said, and just type in, medieval dresses, it comes up with a whole bunch of different styles. You can come on with a big full on one. My daughter, she actually wore I have this red and gold huge gown, okay? I mean, it's one of those big medieval queen gowns for the court. So you could do a courtier, you could do all of these things. And she wore this one and she walks around with her crown and she's crazy. But she just likes to be all full on. So it all depends on what makes you happy. Pick a period in time and wear it. Renaissance fairs are for whatever you want to wear a Game of Thrones outfit. You like Game of Thrones?
Ooh.
Get one of those. Nora, be her. Do the hair. It's all good. Um, I mean, pick a period in time. It can be fantasy. It can, my only rule that we really have at fair is that, the whole cover, I don't want to see those. Um, and don't wear a full on face mask because, again, we're in the woods and there's roots. And I've marked a lot of them. but it's in the woods. So, we don't let like the people who wear the full on animal costumes, they can't
Furs,
wear
Yeah,
their
the
heads.
furries.
the furs. Okay.
Those people, yeah, they can't wear their heads because again, you can't see out of them.
Yeah.
So it's a safety concern. And for us, it's safety first because I don't want anybody falling down and hitting them. I do have a full medical staff, but I don't like to. They don't like to work. So and so.
Okay.
Now, did you, for your costumes, did you create those yourself, or did you go out and purchase those?
Well, I actually have a friend of mine, her name is Anne, and she runs a company called Glossenberry Designs. She makes the most beautiful different dresses. Like the one I was wearing the other day when y'all saw me,
Yeah.
that was actually a Glossenberry design. So it's a cover dress with an with an underdress. So she makes a lot of these beautiful gowns and dresses. And so she's actually so she makes a lot of them. She does so comes to our events. Um and then I have like gypsy clothes. So if you want to be a gypsy, I love wearing my gypsy clothes. I put a crown on with that too, and my jingles. Um, I put a crown on, and when I wear Viking clothes, I have all kinds of stuff. So it just really depends on what you want. So feel happy, feel free. Whatever makes be a fairy if you want to be a fairy. Put the wings on. All the different things. Yeah, we got people walking around in wings. We got people walking around. I mean, we got people walking around everything. I have an Ursula costume that I don't really wear anymore, but I also have a Maleficent costume that I'll put on. I'll put the horns on and be like, you know who I am today. So, because
Okay.
people go, "Oh, is this a costume?" I'm like, "No, this is my personality." Um, so yeah, I mean, just if you want, but there are some really nice ones that you can get with the overdress, and they're like an Irish overdress, and then they'll cover the top, and then it turns them out, and then you wear an underdress underneath it, which is a thinner underdress. And be very comfortable. Wear your tennis shoes. Um, and just do what you want. Make if there's a person or a fantasy, if you play like D&D, we have a lot of people who do their D&D characters, and that's who they are. We have elves that come out there. Just a lot of different people who do different things. We had one guy last year. He looked really cool. He did the Assassin's Creed guy, so
Oh,
he
yeah.
was pretty cool. We
Mm,
also have knights. You can come out in full knight armor. All
okay.
kinds of stuff.
Okay.
All right. You give me some ideas. Some of those costumes I already own. I have a
Right.
Medusa one. I have a Maleficent one too.
Hmm.
So but I'm gonna buy something new. So
Go buy something new.
yeah.
Always, but hey, if you can buy something new, buy something new. That's my motto. That's why I have a whole room upstairs, um, because it's like, ooh, that's so pretty shiny. So yeah,
Okay.
I think Mark would look great as a fairy. Get him some wings.
I think if we get Mark a fairy costume, he needs to have some really big, dark black wings. Okay, the reason is because nobody will mess with him, and he can smack people with him. I can just walk around. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I hit you? So, is that a Marky Mark thing? I think so.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Well,
How
I
many
mean,
people?
I've been eyeing that Templar, because I'm
Oh,
doing that Azrael thing for Batman, and he's a Templar Knight, so I'm thinking I'm
yeah.
Right.
just going to go
So,
with that.
come out as a Templar Knight. They have really cool outfits. Come out in Knights in white satin. It's okay.
Good.
Oh, well, how many people usually come to
Well,
these
when
fairs?
we first started when we revamped Harvest Fair, um, Harvest Fair used to be in Newport News. It was at the park down there at the Mariners Museum, and then it moved over to what's that museum called? It's over there by Yorktown, on the backside. And anyway, then it was a profit event. But our first year we got 4,000 people, and we thought, "Whoo, this is great." And last year we had 15,000 people
Ooh,
Oh, nice.
in the
damn.
2-day event. Yeah, I have parking issues. Last year in the fall, we caused a major traffic issue in the city of Smithfield. So,
Wow.
Okay.
us. But yeah. But other than that, we're traffic. It's and we're working on that. That's a big deal that I'm working on. I'm trying to work with the county, and I'm trying to work with some other people to actually get us parking, and do some satellite parking so that way I don't have so much traffic jam and everybody gets to come. But yeah, we estimated, and we underestimated is what the sheriff's department said, that 15,000 was a small estimate. He thinks that there was more, but that was for the weekend. We had about 9 to 10,000 on Saturday and another 6 or 7 on Sunday.
Wow.
So, what time do you start?
We
Because
start at 9 o'clock on Saturday, and we run till 6. And then we run from 10 to 4 or 9 to 4 on Sunday. So,
it seems like we just need to get there kind of early so we
mhm.
can try to get some parking.
Right. I'm working on parking. We're gonna actually probably we haven't planned it. We haven't got it out rolled out quite yet. Not until I can get the satellite parking. But I have a group of Navy personnel who has what they call the First Class Club. And basically they're a nonprofit, well, they're a profit group, but they do things for sailors. They're junior sailors and so first classes, they go do that. And if you know what a first class is, that's an E6 or E6, and they're basically your supervisors, and they set up this club so that they can go and help junior sailors, with money, with different things that they need, especially during times of crisis and things like this. They also do barbecues and all kinds of stuff. But they're going to raise money. So when we get our satellite parking, we're going to basically have them running the parking for us. And so we're going to, and it's going to be like $5. And they get that. And then the Uxer, they get like 3 of it. We get 2. And that $2 is going to pay for our buses and stuff. This, because again, as a nonprofit, we have no money. We have no steady stream of income. Our income only comes through the 2 events, and all of our profit after expenses and things like this, because we got to pay for porta potties, and porta potties are expensive. Oh my God, people want to pee. So, what it is.
And
And
is it cash and card, or should we mainly just bring cash?
mainly bring cash. I think cash is probably going to be easier. And so then we're also going to try to set up a VIP parking as well, which will be like some more money. And that will be the parking situation so that we can actually pay for, if I have to pay for parking at a satellite parking, then I can pay for it. Because again, I have to find a way to supplement the parking issue because 15,000 people didn't fit in the field. So yeah, it was a thing.
Okay.
But everybody got to come, and so that was the people who got to park and move around, and so people come for 2 or 3 hours, and then they leave, and then they rotate back, so, because you can really do the fair, we have different music, different events going on throughout the day, so there's a lot of different things going on, so, and there's food. There's lots of food. We have food vendors. We have Ben& and Jerry's. Yes.
Oh, wow.
I got Ben& and Jerry's to come. So excited. The one from Yorktown, he actually owns the, Yorktown Ben& and Jerry's, and he got a food truck so he could come to Harvest Fair. So
All
cute.
right.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Wow.
Then I have a guy from, North Carolina who brings up his lemon. He makes the best lemonades and juices, and oh my God, they're so fresh. I love him to death. It's Pops and Puckers. He's great. And we have, Yum Yums, which is a Korean fusion thing, and they make bowls that are like this big. Like me and 2 other Vikings couldn't finish it, and Vikings eat a lot.
Wow.
So yeah, I eat a lot. I'm a fat kid inside. Um, and so we have different food vendors. We have all kinds of different ones. We have Korean food, and we had a seafood vendor. We've got this one called Hunger. She's great. She makes like those BLTs that are to die for. So, yeah, I'm a foodie. I like food. So all of my food vendors are people that I like. So, it is what it is.
I tell you, we'll start pushing in February. Well, February and April, of course, obviously April, but in February we're gonna start pushing, and we'll try to get as much food as we can to bring with us when we go. Mark is right. We normally would do it under the Star Trek label, but I think
Right.
traditionally we'll
If you
keep
brought
that where it is.
stormtroopers in with food, that'd be so cool. I'm just I'm
I
like,
actually know a few people that are stormtroopers, a death trooper, a stormtrooper, a Vader. but we're going to do what we do. But I think we're going to do this under the Cosmic Portal banner, and we can keep our stuff kind of fresh, and we can still have the Star Trek do their thing with that one. But I think this was something that we want to do as the Portal. I'm super excited now because, like I said, I've never been to one. I've never had some friends that really wanted to do that stuff, and Mark and them are always doing stuff. So to hang out with them to do this is going to be a blast. And
Right,
if
and if
there's
you want, we can actually, when you do that, make sure we get some good media pictures because they will go on our Facebook, they will go on our website, and it will get blasted out through the um, other events that we do. So
Okay.
they'll all be blasted through all of our social media. We actually don't do a lot of advertising. This has been a grassroots kind of thing that we've done this. We got all these people through Facebook. Um, and handing out flyers and just talking about it, our passion project that we have. And we've been just, that's how we did this. And it's just grown into this enormous, huge, overwhelming masses of people. And it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of fun. So come out, enjoy it. Check out all the cool different things that are there. Go hit up our website, which is harvestfairva.org, and you can put that up there. And I'll send you, and you, because I now have your email, I'll send you one of our new flyers, and you can put those out as well. Just if you want to bring your group and set up a table and said, "Hey, this is us," let me know. I'll make space for you. And then if you want to do your podcast from fair, you can do that.
oh
I'll set
yeah, we definitely would love to do
I
that.
can
Yeah.
set you up in the woods, I can set you up earlier, I can set you up near the stage, whatever you want. But, you can walk around if you wanna walk around because we have bloggers that come out, and do some things, so it's really kinda cool. Yep, there we are. So if you want, just let me know what you want, and, we'll make it work.
Oh, definitely.
Because
Thank you.
again, this is a crusade against hunger. So the more people that know about it, the more food we get, the more our mission comes. Since we gave $10,000 last year, our goal this year is to kind of bump it up. If I can get 12, I'm excited. If I can get 15, I'm even more excited. But usually the parking that we're going to do is actually any profit that comes back from that goes right back into the food bank. So that's
Oh,
something that we really, so the more money that we can make, again, the more steady stream we can actually do the things that we want to do, and go out and see people and, you know, just have a good time and
oh,
promote all these different businesses and these different, different places. Come taste mead. Okay. They're open during the weekend. So come and taste them out at Smithfield.
well, that's the thing that I want to try because I had a friend who's heavy into that, and he's always like, "You got to try it, you got to try it." I'm like, I don't know, but now I want to try it. Now that
Well,
I'll
you
be
can
there.
come out, if you want to, on the 7th, of February. There's actually going to be a knight's battle, out there at Breezy Hill. It's with, Sword Circle. They're coming out from North Carolina. They're coming up and they're having, it's kind of like Thunderdome, but with knights. So they'll be fighting, live steel combat, and they'll be doing that in the afternoon on the
Oh,
7th.
dang, okay.
So check out Breezy Hills Facebook page and you will see that as well. So yeah, but we do a lot of different things. So we'll be out there. That's one of our biggest sponsors. And Alex is awesome. He runs a knight's martial arts program where he teaches live steel fighting, archery, and all kinds of other fun stuff.
Oh, that's
Okay.
all. Yeah.
Okay.
And he's out of North Carolina. So he comes up and hangs out with me. And I've known him since he was like, I've been doing this for a long time. So I've known him since he was young, before he ever started this. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Wow. I
And if you
mean,
really
it's
wanted to go to another really cool festival before ours, the weekend before we have ours, is the Festival of Legends down in Apex, North Carolina. Well, near Apex, North Carolina. It's in Holly Springs, North Carolina, near Apex, and Raleigh. And it's a big fairy festival, and it's awesome. And I'll be down there as Madam Tess, the Gypsy Fortune Teller, and the medical director, because I'm the medical director. I've been doing that for 11 years, but we have so much fun. There's like this one really cool band that comes from Detroit, and they come down and play, and they're awesome. So we have like there's fairies, there's all kinds of there's a dragon. So yeah, and that's a really cool event. It's called Festival of Legends, and it's in North Carolina, and it's the last weekend of April.
Okay.
So
Oh, man.
yeah, there's just tons
Well,
of fun.
Tess, look, we want to before, of course, before the event happens, we want to bring you back on. We here at the Cosmic Portal definitely would. I think that we want to obviously be there and stuff like that, but we're going to help promote this as hard as we can on our end, and we're going to try to bring some food. I'm going to see if I can get my Star Wars friends to show up in costume and bring food as well. So we're
That would
going to
just be
push it.
fun. That would just be awesome. I just think that would be fun as crap. Now they can't go down in the woods unless they put the shields up
Yeah.
so they can see. But
Okay.
But I'll also uh, talk to Yester Toys and see if they can do a little donation thing or maybe some gift cards or something to help out to get, you know what I mean? So you guys can do something to help generate a little bit more. You maybe auction them off or something. I don't
we
know.
do have a raffle that all of our vendors donate stuff, and so we raffle those off. So we do have a big raffle every year, every event, and we have our actually our vendors donate stuff. Parlay Eight, which is a clothier for pirates, um, and so they make all my pirate gear. But anyway, they donate like a vest or a flag. They make flags. He makes Jay makes the best things. So, like, if you wanted a big, huge flag that's hand done on really good material with like your portal plan, he can make those for you. He makes
Oh, well, there we go.
he makes Jay's
There
awesome.
we
He makes
go.
wooden stuff, and yeah, they're part of our crew with Loose Cannon Company. But yeah, so all the fun things.
All right. So we're definitely, like I said, we're going to keep pushing you out. I will definitely stay in contact with you, and I'm gonna talk with Marky Mark and Vonda and one other person, see if we can all get our stuff together, get our video stuff, because that's what we do. We're interviewing, we're taking pictures. We can give you all the pictures and all the media stuff that we have, so you guys can use it on your website as well. Because I'm telling you, I am more excited about this than actually May the 4th this year, because this sounds like it's gonna be a blast. And I think, yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and order that costume. I want to be ready. I want to be doing this.
Hey,
Mark, come on, man, you got to
come
join.
out
Come
as
on.
the Duke. Come out as a Duke. Come out, put the full on, put the short pants on, the socks, do the whole thing. Put the cufflets on, come out and show your stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be great.
And you and
So
I,
I want
you know what? I will take you all on a personal tour of Harvest Fair and
to.
springtime of this
Oh,
year. So come hang with me and we'll walk around and I'll introduce you to all the cool people and I'll introduce you to people that you don't want to know. I'll be
Okay.
but
But
I
my
want to.
staff is all volunteer, so it's all a labor of love, and I have a full staff that's all volunteer. All of my entertainment's volunteering. So it's all yeah. My mermaids and my fairies they volunteer their time. My Vikings, the pirates, everybody.
Oh
It's an
man.
awesome event just for make it event for everybody. So all these people have really gave their talent, their energy, and their love to my project and my this is just something that is dear to all of our hearts. And so I have a full staff that just, you know, goes hard on all this. So it's great.
Oh man. I think it's gonna be a wonderful time. Again, we're gonna bring you back. Um, I guess towards April sometime, but we're going to be promoting. And if you want to come back any earlier, drop me an email. We would love to have you back on here to do this, because this was just a blast. And this is what we do: we promote, we push, and what you're doing for the community itself. The food drives is something to be very proud of, and we're thankful that there are still people, good people out there who are pushing the fandom and also still helping those in need. So thank you very much for that. You guys got anything else you want to say before we go?
I am so excited. I
I know,
can't,
right?
I'm going to tell
I'm
you
like, I'm like pirate night, pirate night.
I'm like that,
Mark, come on, man.
a witch, a sorcerer. Yeah,
Mark's like, no.
went to a
T-shirt, hat.
relative house a little while ago, and I was like, "Which one do you like?"
You know, since it's a 2-day event,
You
you
do
can
both.
wear 2 outfits.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we
I
could do
am.
one day and one the other.
Or if you need to, because we're friends, you can go in my tent because I actually camp out some Thursday and we stay in our period tents because we actually have period tents that we sleep in out there. So yeah, I do it for the pirates too. But you can go change in my tent. You can change 3, 4 times a day. You're like, I
Oh,
got all
don't
these
tell me
clothes
that,
I'm
girl.
wearing
Don't
all
tell me that. And I got paid today. Don't tell me that.
yeah, bro. I can't. We're camping out there. The Vikings are camping in their encampment, and they actually have a full-on Viking encampment with the big tents, the whole thing. We have our Renaissance tents. We have our pirates out there camping. We have a lot of people camping. So we don't let the public camp because my insurance is not going to cover that, and I ain't playing that
Right.
game. Those people, no, thank you. No, thank you. No.
Okay.
And then, but all of the staff and all of our reenactors are out there camping, and some of our vendors as well. So yeah, we have a good time. And some of our reenactors are vendors, and it's crazy people. So
I'm telling
I'm
you,
looking forward to it
cannot
as
wait
well.
now. That's gonna be the highlight for May for me. That's just gonna be
Mhm.
it.
Yeah.
But we're
well,
gonna
then you
bring
gotta
you.
come see me in June when I'm shooting cannons.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say the
Yeah.
Blackbeard Festival. You gotta
When
come.
is that? What's
Yeah,
the
Always
date?
the
Do you
first.
know?
The
The
date
first
is the 12th. Hold on a second. I believe it's
I
the
can request
12th.
that day off right
The
now.
12th. Yeah, they changed the date on it because of the 250 maritime anniversary. So let's see. That date is May 12th. It'll be the 13th and 14th
of May
of
or June?
June. Of
June.
June.
Okay, 13, 14
And
June.
it will be downtown Hampton is where we'll be, and we'll be on the point.
Okay, because
So if you
last
want to come see me, I'll be wearing my pirate hat.
we
Come
will
see
do
me.
that. Yeah, I always show up because I
True.
love that event. I know at one point you were right in front of the carousel, but now
Right.
they moved you over to the other place.
Yeah, now we're down on the we've been on the point for a few years now,
Okay.
where they had all that. So,
Yeah,
but
'cause I
I'm always
saw
welcome
it
around.
last year where they had the vendors for the pirate costumes and the wooden swords were over there this year.
Right,
Nothing is over
and then
at
the encampment. We are
yeah,
over by the encampment because we're actually set up as an when you walk down the walk down there, when you walk around to
yeah,
go down to the thing, you know, all those tents that were lined up in a row,
yes.
that was us.
Okay, because
Okay.
we went through one, but normally, like I said, you were in front of that was years
That
ago.
little square, that
Yeah.
circle thing. Yeah, I know that.
Okay, because
Yeah.
we did walk over there and we sat and watched the reenactment of the people, like you said, the cannon. But then there were some people that were marching right by
Yeah,
the
we got
stage.
arrested.
Yes, okay. So we did
Yeah,
sit
I
there
got
with the
arrested,
stage.
and then I was up on stage gonna kill the governor. So
Yes, yes.
that was me trying to kill the governor and
Okay.
yeah,
Okay,
that was
because I
me.
love the event.
Yeah.
We go every
Every
year,
year.
every year. So we'll
Yeah,
be
I
there.
wanna kill the governor every year, that's kind of my rule. Um,
oh my god.
I don't like him anyway, as on a personal level, so it's not really hard for me to look like I'm gonna kill him because. But
Absolutely.
yeah, I usually get arrested every year and taken to trial and,
Okay.
because I'm a
Well,
pirate.
I'm definitely gonna try to make that because I now I need to see this. I need to see this.
It's, it's a great event.
Yeah.
Really
Yes,
nice
it's a lot
event.
of fun. On Sunday, we do something that's very special in the pirate community. We do what we call a call out, and we call the bells for all of our lost pirate brethren that
Oh,
we've lost throughout the year that are in our community because it is a large community. And we also do a lot of charity work inside the pirate community. We're not just out there shooting cannons, playing guns, and walking around stealing people's crap. We just reappropriate it. We don't steal anything, just so you know. But yeah, so we do those things. So,
Okay.
but we also are very much into the giving back to the community and education to the community.
no, that's the nicest thing you guys have been doing. I've been telling you, I'm so impressed with this. So we're gonna go to in February. We'll start pushing the word out on our end and everything else, and then we're gonna try to bring you back here. You know, if you want to come any earlier than April, just drop me a line and let me know. We'll be more than happy to have you. We can just keep promoting this stuff because I love what you're doing and anything else that you're trying to do, whether it be Viking, pirate, whatever. please hit me up and I will definitely have you on and we can just put you out there as
All
much as
right.
we can. All right.
Sounds like a great deal.
All
So,
right, guys.
well,
Anyone
it was
else?
great talking to y'all.
Yeah.
You
This
know,
was fun. I like this.
Yeah.
I'm so
We
excited.
loved it. I know I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it. Now I'm like Vonda. I'm like, maybe I can do 2 days. But everybody, I want to thank you for joining us. Again, you can check them out before we go. Let's make sure that we put this. Uh-oh. Let me oh, there it is. Nope. There's not there. It's not there. Put this
it's
up one more time. And boom. There
yeah,
we go.
that's actually last year's one. So yeah,
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
yeah,
But this is the website. This is the on Facebook. You can come here. It'll be updated. I'm sure it'll be updated. But this
it's
is where you're
updated
going.
already. It's on our Facebook page. If you go to our Facebook page, it's updated.
Oh,
And
okay.
then we also have our website, which is completely updated. It's
Okay.
working on it. It's a work in progress. So don't judge us. We're all volunteers. So,
But check it out. We're going to be promoting it here on the Cosmic Portal as much as we can. The food drive, remember, if you're going to go, bring some food. Please help this event out. It is a great cause and you're going to have a blast. So, with that being said, I want to thank you all for joining us. I want to thank Tess for joining us. This was, and I hate this thing. Good Lord, what are we doing here? It has been too long. Too long. All right. So thank you again, Tess. I cannot wait. I know Zena can't wait. And we're going to Shanghai Mark, make him into something in there. Put him in. So everybody, thank you for watching us. We'll see you next time.